Sweetheart.
My dearest. My darling.
Mistress, this is my palace, not your private parlor. Lord Leicester dines with me. Change my dress and my jewels now.
I'll come back.
The wrong shoe. The wrong foot. Wear your throat skirt.
In my head, madam?
Crooked answers, crooked answers.
Yes, madam.
Cross questions. My wig. Do you like what you see in the glass?
Aye, madam.
How old are you?
18.
When I was 18, I was a prisoner in the tower. Fetch me the Earl of Leicester. And do not loiter.
Fiddly-dee. War, war, war. This war talk's spoiling all the fun at every party this spring. I get so bored I could scream. Besides, there isn't going to be any war.
Not gonna be any war.
Why, honey, of course there's gonna be a war.
If either of you boys says war, just once again, I'll go in the house and slam the door.
But Scarlet,
Don't
honey.
you want us to have a war?
Secret? Who by?
Well, you know Miss Melanie Hamilton from Atlanta?
Ansley Wilkes' cousin? Well, she's visiting the Wilkes at 12
Melanie Hamilton, that goody-goody. Who wants no secret about her?
Well, anyway, we heard that is they say that...
Ansley Wilkes is gonna marry her. You know the Wilkes always marry their cousins.
Now, do we get those waltzes?
Of course.
What gentleman says and what they thinks is two different things. And I ain't noticed Mr. Ashley asking for to marry you.
Thank you. Go get it. Give me the lucky... Miss O'Hara, I love you.
I don't guess I'm as hungry as I thought. How do I look?
Awful. Just awful.
Why, what's the matter?
This war has stopped being a joke when a girl like you doesn't know how to wear the latest fashion.
Oh, Red. Let me do it.
But, Red, I don't know how I dare wear it.
You will, though. You little hypocrite. You don't mind my knowing about them, just my talking about them.
Well, if you think I'll marry you, just pay for the bonnet. I won't.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm not a marrying man.
Well, I won't kiss you for it either.
Better hurry.
I'll be back.
Oh, no, leave me alone. No, no, I can't stand it. No, don't cut. Don't cut. Don't, please.
Where's the nurse?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
You told me you knew everything about it.
I don't know how come I tell such a lie. Ma never let me around when folks was having them.
Stop it! Go light a fire on the stove. Keep boiling water in the kettle. Give me the ball of twine and all the clean towels you can find and the scissors. Don't come telling me you can't find them. Go get them and get them quick.
Miss Ladley, that white trash. And she took down with it, too. And last night she...
Mother? 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 Mother?
Who's there? All around, shoot! You all alone, little lady? You ain't very friendly, are you? You got anything else besides these earbobs?
You Yankees have been here before.
Big little spitfire, ain't you? What do you got hidden in your hand?
Can it be possible that
It won't be possible, Red.
you've grown a woman's heart? A real woman's heart.
I have, Red. I know I have.
You know, it's worth being in jail just to hear you say that. It's well worth. You can drop the moonlight and magnolia, Scarlett. So things have been going well at Terra, have they?
Yes.
What have you been doing with your hands?
Oh, just as I went riding last week without my gloves.
These don't belong to a lady. You've been working with them like a field hand. Why did you lie to me, and what are you really up to?
Now, Red, you...
In another minute, I'd almost believe you cared something.
But I do care.
Suppose we get down to the truth. You want something from me, and you want it badly enough to put on quite a show in your velvets. What is it? Money?
I want $300 to pay the taxes on Tara. Oh, Red, I did lie to you when I said everything was all right. Things are just as bad.
Why doesn't he make up his mind?
Red, you...
Observe my hands, my dear. I could tear you to pieces with them. And I'd do it if it'd take Ashley out of your mind forever. But it wouldn't. So I'll remove him from your mind forever this way. I'll put my hands so, one on each side of your head. And I'll smash your skull between them like a walnut. That'll block him out.
Take your hands off me, you drunken fool.
You know, I've always admired your spirit, my dear. Never more than now when you're cornered.
Anything.
Look after my little son. Gave him to you once before. Remember? Day he was born.
Please, Melly, don't talk this way. I know you'll get well.
Promise me. College.
Yes. Yes, in Europe and a pony. Whatever he wants, but... Melly, do try.
Ashley. Ashley and you.
What about Ashley, Melly?
Look after him for me. Just as you looked after me. For him.
I will, Melly.
Look after him. never let him know.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Bonsoir, madame.
Combien coûte le cidre là-bas?
Celle-ci,
Oui, oui.
5 francs.
Oh, c'est trop cher. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Bonsoir, madame.
Enfin, ma belle!
Let go of me. How dare you, you brute, let go of me.
Oui, you can get away this time, huh?
She's English.
Let go of me.
What's she doing here?
Stealing!
It's a lie. Take it down.
Oh!
How dare you touch me? I can buy thousands of bottles of your filthy wine. I'll show you who I am.
Ah, I didn't recognize you. Forgive me, me lady.
Milady's right, you pig.
Oh, c'est trop fort! Qu'est-ce que vous me faites?
Here, dearie. It'll do you good.
Thank you, dear. You've all been very kind. I didn't mean to get you into trouble.
No trouble at all. Always wanted to kick that swine in the pants anyhow. And I'm glad I done it. I'm English, too. My name's Smith. Mary Smith. What's yours, dearie?
Emma.
Emma. I knew a girl whose name was Emma. Emily Burrows. What's yours?
My name? My name is Emma, Lady Hamilton.
Oh, that's what I mean. Serves me right. I shouldn't be so nosy. Well, darling, if you don't want to tell me your name, I'd be the last one to put my nose into anybody's secret. I remember my mother telling me that Lady Hamilton was the most beautiful woman in the world.
Have you got a mirror?
Yes. Better you didn't, dearie. Oh, well.
I know it. I know that face. For 10 years, it has looked back at me from different mirrors. It must be me.
£5 a bottle. And here sits the hero of the evening, missing it all.
Are you missing it all?
Of course not. The real and exclusive party of the evening is here. Besides, I know exactly what's happening at the palace. The Queen. Ferdinando, tace, Ferdinando. And the king, the poor little king, with 15 children in the kingdom of Naples, and never an answer to give to his queen. And here sits the British ambassador, bored and dreaming only of his last statue from Pompeii. And throughout the evening, there sits Lord Nelson, exhibiting his various moods, one by one. Lord Nelson in a bad mood. Lord Nelson in a good mood. Lord Nelson in an exuberant mood.
Am I really such a dull fellow?
Only when you ask questions like that.
And now it's my turn to give you a little presentation. What mood is this? One guess.
Nelson allowing himself to be just a little bit happy.
Nelson in love.
My name is not Tita, 'tis Tata Tita.
Well, Tatafita will forgive the erring tongue of a Roman. Tota, the Queen will hold state here in Alexandria, engage women to attend upon her, and do all that is needful.
Am I then the mistress of the Queen's household? No. I am mistress of the Queen's household. Go and do as you are told, or I will have you thrown into the Nile this very afternoon to poison the poor crocodiles.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. You are very sentimental, Caesar. But you are clever. And if you do as I tell you, You will soon learn how to govern. Praise him as if he were a god. I think he is a god in disguise, for he has changed your nature, has he not?
Oh, yes, he has. That is true. Tatatita, before he came, I was afraid of you more than anyone else on earth. And now, I'm not afraid of you at all. Tell me, what must I do to begin with now that I'm really a queen?
You must begin by having a bath every day. Come, child, and get it over. You will soon get used to it and love it.
Never. It is too dreadful. Oh, well, if I must be washed again so soon, the Tatatita must be a scented bath. Have you scented it?
No, Caesar hates perfumes. And if you redden your lips, he will not kiss you. Come on.
Their heads off?
You'd cut off your brother's head?
Why not? He'd cut off mine if he got the chance. Wouldn't you, Ptolemy?
I would. I will, too, when I grow up.
Could you let me forget her, Rufio?
Has Cleopatra no part in this leave-taking?
Had I gone without seeing you, I should never have forgiven myself. Is this mourning for me?
No.
Oh, that was thoughtless of me. It's for your brother.
No.
For whom, then?
Ask the Roman governor whom you have left us.
Rufio?
Yes, Rufio. He who is to rule in Caesar's name, in Caesar's way, according to Caesar's boasted laws of life.
He's to rule as he can, Cleopatra. He's taken the work upon him and will do it in his own way.
Not in your way, then. Without punishment, without revenge, without judgment.
Now, that is the right way. The great way. The only possible way in the end. Believe it, Rufio, if you can.
I believe it, Caesar, but look you. Cleopatra had a tigress that killed men at her bidding. I thought she might bid it kill you someday. So, without malice, I only cut its throat. That's why Cleopatra comes to you in mourning.
He has shed the blood of my servant Tatatita. Upon your head be it Caesar as upon his, if you hold him fear it.
On my head be it then. But it was well done, Rufio. Come, don't be angry with me. I'm sorry for that poor Tatatita. Ah, you're laughing.
Well, everything's going to be all right. What is it, Kitty? How beautiful you look, Anna. Oh.
Aunt Anna, are you going to the ball? Oh, do show us your dress.
I will as soon as you're in bed.
Promise?
Promise.
Promise?
Promise. When is the ball?
Tomorrow, at the mess cops. It's going to be the most wonderful ball. One of those where you always enjoy yourself.
Come along, children. Don't bother her ladyship.
Come here,
Thank you, darling. You too, Ivan. Come along, Katya. There we are. Kitty, I know why you want me to go to the ball. You want everyone to share in your happiness. I met Captain Vronsky at the station, you know.
Was he there?
Kiss you good night.
Good night, Mother. You shouldn't have hugged me. I didn't see that. I was kissing Mother. Now I'm going to take you.
Would you like me to stay and play or drive?
Oh, no, you always beat me. I've got a key. It's your turn. Go on.
Father Prince Karadumov to see Sergei Alexeyevich.
He's not up yet. He's still asleep.
It's all right, Kapitonich. Come in, madame, but you'll have to be quick.
But, madame, it's against my orders.
Mother, is it Mother?
Yes, my darling.
You haven't been to see me for such a long time. I know you're dead. I'm dreaming I can see you, aren't I?
Okay. I'm here. I'm here.
Today's my birthday. I knew you would come.
No, you must go with somebody.
I met him here long, long ago. It was snowing.
I can't find my other pair of shoes.
We cleaned in there. I'll get them.
I can't find nothing around this dump anymore.
Stanley, what sign were you born under?
What sign?
Astrological sign. I bet you were born under Aries. Aries people are forceful, dynamic. They dote on noise. They love to bang things around. Stanley was born just 5 minutes after Christmas. Capricorn, the goat.
Say, do you happen to know somebody named Shaw?
Everyone knows someone by the name of Shaw.
Well, this somebody named Shaw's under the impression that he met you in Oriole. But I figured that he must have got you mixed up with some other party, because this other party is somebody that he met at a hotel called the Flamingo.
Why, I guess he does have me mixed up with this other party. The Hotel Flamingo is not a place that I would dare to be seen in.
Oh, you know it then?
I've seen it and smelled it.
You must have got pretty close if you could smell it.
The odor of cheap perfume is penetrating.
Is that stuff you use expensive?
$12 an ounce. I'm nearly out. That's just a hint if you want to remember my birthday.
I figured that he must have got you mixed up. But he goes in and out of Oriole all the time. So he can check and clear on any mistake. I'll see if the poor deuce is on me.
Hey, you doing all right to kiss?
No, not in front of your sister.
I know what that means.
To be lonely.
I loved someone once. And the person I loved, I lost.
Dead?
He was a boy. Just a boy when I was a very young girl. When I was 16, I made the discovery. Love. All at once and much, much too completely. It was like you suddenly turned a blinding light on something that had always been half in shadow. That's how it struck the world for me. But I was unlucky. Deluded. There was something about the boy. A nervousness, a tenderness, an uncertainty. And I didn't understand. I didn't understand why this boy who wrote poetry didn't seem able to do anything else. Lost every job. He came to me for help. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything except that I loved him unendurably. At night I pretended to sleep. I heard him crying. die. And that's why I killed him. One night, we drove out to a place called Moon Lake Casino. We danced the Barzubiana. Suddenly, in the middle of the dance floor, the boy I had married broke away from me and ran out of the casino. A few minutes later, a shot. I ran. All did. All ran and gathered about the terrible thing at the edge of the lake. He stuck a revolver into his mouth and fired. It was because on the dance floor, unable to stop myself, I said, "You're weak. I've lost respect for you. I despise you." And then
Think on the job.
well, now let me see. No, I don't have a dime. I'm not the lady of the house. I'm her sister from Mississippi. I'm one of those poor relations you've heard tell about.
Oh, that's all right, ma'am. I'll come back later.
Hey, have you got a light?
Sure. Well, this doesn't always work.
Temperamental. Well, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey. What time is it?
15 of 7.
So late. Don't you love these long, rainy afternoons in New Orleans? When an hour isn't just an hour, but a little piece of eternity dropped in our hands. And who knows what to do with it? You didn't get caught in the rain?
No, ma'am. I stepped inside.
In a drugstore and had a soda.
Uh-huh.
Chocolate?
No, ma'am, cherry.
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 You make my mouth water.
I guess I...
Young man. Young man. Did anyone ever tell you you looked like a young prince out of the Arabian Nights? You do, honey lamb. Come here. Come on over here, like I told you. I want to kiss you just once, softly and sweetly on your mouth. Run away now, quickly. It'd be nice to keep you, but I've got to be good and keep my hands off children. Adios.
When I told you I was drifting, did you understand?
Not why it made you sad. I too am drifting, Signora. The whole world, everybody, the stars, everything is drifting. Is it so bad to drift? Is it so unhappy?
Yes, when you know where to go.
Your hand is a fist. Open it. Give it to me.
I wish there was someone to watch clouds with me.
You're an extremely romantic woman, Mrs. Treadwell, aren't you?
It's been the handicap of my life. I can't settle for things. Bernard Shaw said it, didn't he? If you can't get what you want, you better damn well settle for what you can get.
What did you want, Mrs. Treadwell?
A useful life. Someone to love me forever. Ridiculous of me, wasn't it?
And what happened?
I chose the wrong man. How many times have you heard that said, I wonder? Oh, he was the most promising, the most handsome. He had the most glorious facade. The facade was all there was. He made me the best-known wife of the best-known skirt chaser in the community. I made life hell for him. It ended in the divorce courts. We met one day in the corridor outside the courtroom. He struck me. I took every penny he had. So you must forgive me if I'm not exactly receptive to the idea of other people's happiness in marriage. I'm envious. You and your wife probably have the closest thing to a perfect life as one can get.
Nothing is perfect, Mrs. Treadwell.